This idea of always believing that you're doing the wrong thing is not new. It's not a new thing. I call it waves of confidence, right? So when you start the thing, you think, oh, this is the best idea ever. You learn a little bit more about it, and then you start getting pessimistic. Alex Hormozi talks about this. You get a little bit pessimistic, then you come down, and then you're like, there's no way this would ever work. But then if you push through that part, then you get, oh, this might work, and then you get to the exponential growth. Now, this is true in the overarching of the years of your business, but it's also true in anything you do short term. So when you first start the thing, you'll think, oh, this is easy. And then you'll hit your first obstacle, and then it'll give you 15 other obstacles, and you think there's no way this will ever work. But you just have to push through that pain point to get to the part where you become optimistic, and then ultimately that leads to exponential growth and whatever the task is, completing the task. So when we take this on a higher term time frame, whereas a business you start, Alex Hormozi says that the decision you make, so you looked at different industries, different types of companies you could start, and you picked one, you picked the best one, you did a certain level of analysis. He always says, if there's no new information, don't change your decision based upon your feelings on the time, because then you're going to make an emotional decision. You want to be making a logical decision, and one based on facts and analytics. If information has changed, then yeah, you can change your approach. But if you're just experiencing obstacles that you should have known were going to come anyways, then you shouldn't change, because when you switch to another industry, you're just going to end up running into the same hurdles and same obstacles, and you're not going to solve anything. So this is a concept that I've had to learn the hard way. For instance, I tried to start a social media marketing agency in 2021, and my problem was just outreach. Like, I stopped at 250 or whatever. I stopped at like 50 people outreached, and nobody responded. Well, no wonder nobody responded. I didn't reach out to enough people. People test with 10 times that, right? So I ran into that when I started to start a cleaning business as well, that I just didn't knock on as many doors as I needed to. I didn't give out as many flyers as I needed to. You just end up running into the same problems when you keep starting a different business. So the point is not to switch when things get hard. The point is to understand that there's a wave of confidence, right? You're going to doubt whether the thing will work. That's what makes life exciting. If you didn't doubt it and you knew the solution, or you knew what you were going to do was absolutely going to become true, then there would be no point in doing it, because it's just boring, right? Think of like a video game. When it's on easy difficulty, you score like 10 goals, but then you say, hey, this is kind of easy. Then you turn up the difficulty and it's too hard. Well, you have to get through that hard part to get to where you want to go in business. So what helps me get through it is faith. Faith that there's a higher power, but ultimately you can just translate this to the idea that what you put in, you get out. So if I do, double the work as someone, I'm going to get around double the results. And when you have faith in the universe in that sense, and I call it God, but you can call it whatever you want. When you have faith in the energy input, energy output of the universe, then you can be in a situation where you might not have the results that you wanted, but you can continue doing the thing because you have faith that if you just keep doing the thing and keep improving, keep learning, keep being positive, you will get the result over a long enough time frame. And I think that we just need to understand that the things worth doing take time, right? Cristiano Ronaldo didn't get that good at football or that body by just waking up one day. It was years and years of training and hard work. And you can translate this to any billionaire. It takes a lifetime to get rich. Any business that was started wasn't profitable on day one. Most businesses in the old days it took 2, 3, 4 years to see their first paycheck. And the digital age has kind of changed that, just because of how much we can scale products at such a high rate. But it's still the same truth. You still have to put the work in. There still needs to be a certain amount of energy to get the energy back. You can't create matter. You just transform it. So if we're doing what's worth doing, and we're sowing a future and becoming the best version of ourselves, but we don't have the results right now and people are making fun of us for it, man, I'm in the same stage. We just got to relax, brother. Or sister. We just got to relax. Enjoy the ride. understand that it's part of the journey. Because like I just said, if it wasn't a part of the journey would be boring. What if you were looking back on it as your 85-year-old self and you're looking back at the life you lived? Would you want it to just be a smooth ride, or would you want crazy shit, turbulence, volatility to happen, but then ultimately you pushed through it and became an incredible human being and lived a life worth living? So let's just relax, let's enjoy it, but keep working hard.